We're doing something to him bad.
All right. Well, the first time it took like.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Take this one too. Did that hurt?
A little bit. It's all right. It's all right.
I better not make you go back to drinking here.
Nah.
Okay. That one kind of looked more steatosystoma-ish, I feel like. These are not so easy to take off, I think. Just randomly as we decided. Sorry for if I'm doing a lot of pressure and pressure.
Oh, it's okay.
It's a lot nicer when I did the cyst on your back, I think. Okay, let me see about this one right here. Okay, let me put a one on right here. Take a break for a second while the rest of you guys spin. Oh, I see. I thought you were gonna move in with the family, but no, they're not.
No, I can't move on with it.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do it on our own.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
These is that hurting you?
Nah.
Okay, I think
Still a
I
little
learned
bit,
that one.
a little pressure, but it's fine.
Okay, good. These are sticky. They're like dried up a little, sticky.
Okay.
So I think some of them might actually kind of, I don't get them all the way out, but at least I get them started, and I'm hoping that they start to kind of, the rest of it kind of pushes out a little bit, because there is an opening to them now.
Okay.
Okay, let me get this feeling on the underside here, like this one. Kind of beat you up a little bit here.
I survived having
Would you survive?
my wisdom teeth getting grinded out.
What?
But yeah, they're fused to my jaw, so I couldn't have them extracted right.
Ugh.
That
sounds like was one of the worst experiences you've ever had, is what you were saying too?
It wasn't fun. I had to go home with them still mangled inside of my mouth.
Ugh.
Because the dentist gave up. He's like, I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Next day I ended up going to go see a specialist, and yeah.
Yeah, then they went nuts on you?
Oh yeah. I don't remember none of it, thankfully.
Oh, thankfully. Yeah, I remember one time my husband was getting his teeth, like I think he was pulling his wisdom teeth out, and literally I saw him in the other room. It was so sad. I could see him in the other room, and his hands were just gripping the seat so tight. They were doing something to him bad.
All right. Well, the first time it took like 5-10 minutes. Like, okay, cool. Well, my right side for the first dentist was at it for over 4 hours.
That one I'm not gonna. Oh, can you believe that? That's crazy. Have you ever had your wisdom teeth out or anything, Christy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you were knocked out for it, probably.
Uh-uh.
Oh, you weren't?
Uh-uh. We didn't take them all at the same time. That's why.
They didn't.
I only had 2 of them taken out because they were bothering me.
Oh, okay. But was it hard for you?
Uh-uh.
Oh, did you get the nice little drugs that make you all happy and goofy?
No, he just like locally numbed it
Oh
and
my
pulled that
gosh.
sucker out.
She's like a woman, see?
I was fine. Yeah.
I
My
was
mouth was
knocked out.
super numb.
Yes.
That was the time when the dentist almost rubbed off my eyebrow.
Oh,
that was
like the devastating thing for you?
That was more
devastating.
memorable than the actual
that's so
extraction.
funny. We women on our eyebrows. She didn't want to. We'll have to walk around with just one eyebrow. Wait, that was when you worked here then?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so
funny.
funny.
Only a couple years ago.
You were like, my eyebrow.
Yeah. He was like, am I hurting you? I was like, no, you're rubbing my eyebrow.
See, if I come back, sometimes they loosen and they come out. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. The rest of that come out.
And my first time, they just broke them apart and took out.
They break
the
them
pieces.
apart?
Well, the first time, yeah.
No, I was knocked out for it, and when I came to, my mom was all upset because I think, when you're all goofy. I don't think I showed you guys the videos of my kids. They were so funny when they came out. I gotta show you, actually. So their personality. So these two that are inflamed, I'm gonna leave them because they're gonna calm down, and hopefully that'll get rid of them too. Maybe that inflammation. I'm just gonna kind of pinch one layer just to make sure you're okay. You okay here? Good. Just gonna nick a couple of them so they make them easier to extract here.
Well, the blackhead is simply an intense accumulation of dirt in the skin?
Yeah, it's
or
like
is
a
it fungus,
pore
or?
that, no fungus, no fungus. It's just a pore that gets, I'm gonna put pressure on you because I gotta push them out, and they're just clogged, and they just get, and now they get, because they're open, a little pressure, I know I gotta push on you. They get oxidized, the surface gets oxidized, so that's what makes them that dark color. If they were covered, they would become whiteheads. But they're called solar comedones in these areas because I think it has a lot to do with a lot of sun exposure here, and our skin gets a little more lax and our pores get a little bit more dilated.
But I need sun exposure to get my vitamin D, don't I?
Well, you can take that orally though too.
Oh, really?
And we usually get enough sun exposure too, Sorry, I gotta push against you here, but I gotta squeeze some of these out. They're stuck in there. I know. See what it's like the dentist now all of a sudden, huh? I'm squeezing on you. Let me see if I gotta nick some of these a little bit more. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you lived there most of your life?
No. We retired 5 years ago.
Oh, where'd you guys move from?
Well, overseas.
You were overseas?
I've had a foreign career we've lived and worked in 12 countries.
Oh my goodness. What was your favorite country to live in?
Oh, I love them all, but I suppose Costa Rica and Greece were the favorites.
Oh, where were you in Greece?
Athens. I was at the embassy.
I've been to both Costa Rica and Greece. I love Greece. But I was on the islands.
Oh, which one do you remember?
There's
so many.
Yeah, I went to Corfu.
Oh, that's lovely. Yes.
Ios, Santorini, and Mykonos.
Oh, they're all classical.
They're all, all the classic ones. Yeah. Yeah, that was when I was in medical school. I got to take a little trip with another girl in medical school, and we took a little adventure there. And that was when it was like so safe. I mean, I remember we didn't even like plan where we were staying the next day. We would just arrive in an island, and there'd be an older Greek woman there that couldn't speak any English, and she would just motion us to get in her car and check out her house. We'd have a room rented,
That's the way it still goes.
I don't know about nowadays with the.
Well, several of the lovely islands, of course, the Dodecanese near Turkey have gotten terrible publicity because of the tens of thousands of refugees fleeing there and many drowning. It's not a very long.
Oh, is that where they've taken the photos of them drowning?
Yeah, it's the Dodecanese. There are 12. That's what it means, Dodecanese, 12 islands, and somehow Greece got them after the war and all.
Sorry, I'm pushing hard. Some of these, I was trying to get these two right here. They are just sticklers. They've been here with you for a while, so
yes, I think
they don't want to come out that easily. I have to make an opening.
Well, you
beauty is pain.
You got to get them.
There we go. That came out now. Just need one little nick there. Oh, you're good.
But we don't want them to come back.
No, we don't. Let me get one up here.
I didn't know I had so many on that side.
I know. You actually, most people have more on the
bigger ones on the left side.
On the left side. Do you know why?
Why?
Because of sun exposure. We usually get more on that side because of that side. It's a driving side. But you, growing up maybe in a country where you don't get as much sun exposure on this side.
I know. I've been in sunny countries, Nigeria and Costa Rica.
Sometimes they drive on the other side of the. Okay, they're just higher up in your brow here. Okay, one little baby pinch here again. So did you hear there's a Whole Foods going to be opening up between Upland and Claremont?
Oh, that'll be good.
I'm excited about that. Are you going to go there? What do you think?
Yeah, my daughter's a great fan of Whole Foods.
Yeah, I know. It's nice that we're going to have one here.
But we are Trader Joe's. Of course, we don't have to shop a lot because we get our main meal at Pilgrim Place.
Ah, do they have pretty good meals there too?
Oh yeah, it's quite good. Except it's not. I'm diabetic, and it's not diabetic sensitive as is a hardly kitchen. That's why I went to Greece not for Greece, to Spain. My daughter-in-law is a fantastic cook, and she prepared my meals for 3 months.
Well, how darn it! You have to go all the way to Spain to get a special diet like that, huh?
Yes.
And you lost a lot of weight there, didn't you?
I did lose some weight, yes, and I started walking more vigorously.
Oh, it did you well then, huh? Do you miss it there? Do you miss it? It was probably so beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely. It's we were in Cordoba. Have you ever heard of that city?
Yes, I have.
It's a wonderful city to visit. It's got the great mosque with the cathedral built in the middle of it.
Ah,
fantastic.
Just must be gorgeous. Was there a lot of places for you to be able to walk, like even in town there?
Well, in fact, we had to walk because my son's apartment was right 100 feet from the Great Gate into the walled city. So the entire one direction, you had to walk because there are no cars allowed in the walled city.
Exciting.
And the other was in beautiful parkland, so we walked a lot. And about every 25 feet, there's a lovely cafe, outdoor cafe for coffee, for me, beer and wine for the Spaniards. It's a very relaxing city.
Yeah, everything's very, they take it easy, don't they? There's no one really in a rush.
They work hard, but they relax a lot too. Yeah.
Do they do a lot of the little siestas?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, most of the workers seem to get up by 7 or 8, and the offices are open by 9. But they all close down at 2 for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And reopen from 4 to 8. And then dinner is after 8.
I know. I think that's remarkable.
It's an interesting lifestyle.
It is.
But the Spaniards that we saw worked very hard. Of course, they were, manual workers, cleaners and waiters and all. But
how about like vacations? They get to take a lot more vacations, don't they?
Well, they have a lot of holidays.
Yeah. I noticed that.
They have more religious holidays, of course. It's still a highly Catholic country when it comes to holidays and fiestas.
I think we did all right here.
Wonderful street processions and all.
I feel like I want to get one last good one before we quit here.
How many are you extracting there? 4?
I know. You're going to be a couple pounds lighter.
I hope so.
I can't remember if hers were easy or not. I can never remember.
I feel like some of them were, but I don't remember.
It's like yours are like gambling. Every now and then you get a winner, and then it keeps you coming back, you see? They can't all be winners, I guess. Is this one a winner? Let me see. You okay, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What type of engineering do you do?
Aerospace, so satellites and things.
How did you get into that?
Well, I wanted to work on planes, and then the space.
Wanted to work on planes? Did you say? Oh, okay.
So because when you go to school, you end up doing the same thing until the last like 2 years, and you kind of will either go into space more space projects or work or schoolwork, and then or airplane schoolwork. So I went more into the air side.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up space is kind of booming right now.
I guess that's the only other place we haven't been in totally. Right. I guess we're just trying to
explore everywhere.
Take everything over.
So it just so happened that the projects I go on were more space related.
Is California the place to go for this, or is Florida, or you know what I mean? Where's like the booming, or both, or?
California has a lot of aerospace companies, especially in like the South Bay area.
Right, yes, in our area here, like right, Boeing and what's the other one? The main I can't think of, but I think a lot of
SpaceX is the.
I mean, in old terms, old school. There used to be a place around here. I think Patty used to be. Oh no, that's General Electric. Sorry, I get confused. But I think I used to have patients here in this area. When I first started out, they like retired, and so they're. I think it was a while ago, like 20-something years ago. That it was a lot of patients that were. Maybe it was Boeing. Maybe we had an area Boeing was here or something. But I remember it was planes or I'm gonna sound dumb here, but like rockets or whatever you guys do. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so there's a lot of them around here, and then most of the launches are out of Florida, but you can build and ship.
Yeah, we saw that. Did you see that launch they had of SpaceX out here, Christy? That was pretty cool. With the again, I I don't see when I get quiet on her because I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about. She's gonna be like, what the hell?
With the re-entry?
The aftermath or whatever it is. I'm making stuff up.
They've had so many, I can't keep track of it.
Really?
Yeah, they have
that's
a lot
kind
of
of
launches.
interesting. You've also helped to work some of them out, so you're not shy about that too. It's like you have to get perfectly over it.
Which one?
Some of these, you know what I mean? You got to get like perfectly in the right spot because they're like tethered by fibrous tissue. So if you don't like open the perfect pocket, and then I don't like to futz with it a lot, so. But I think we're doing pretty well here. But see, you can feel it with your finger, and then when you move to look away, you're like, is that exactly where I am? Over it right there?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, sure, if you watch the video, you see, there's a good one. Got one. I mean, a few of them were good, but not like, I love them when
like
they come
easy,
out.
easy.
Yeah. Doesn't mean the other ones aren't. So your kids are still in school right now, Christy, right? Because they're not, when is the end of school for them? In the beginning of June? Or?
Yeah, like the second week of June.
What are they gonna do in the summer? You know?
Well, one of them's trying to get a job.
Oh, good for them. It is hard these days, I think, right now.
So he's trying to.
Does he know how hard is he trying?
I mean, not
kind of.
He could try harder.
Oh well, yeah, we can try harder.
Well, how old is he?
18.
Oh, okay.
It's
Is he
time.
Trying to
graduating?
figure out his
This
life.
year,
yeah. Nice.
So.
So you have all the
Yeah, but he
graduation
has
stuff coming.
senioritis. You know, you got to give him that.
For the most part, yeah.
Is he driving? He's gonna be doing all his own.
Actually,
you gotta make sure you can.
He's gonna take his written test.
Oh, okay.
So
Good for him.
we're gonna try to get that because we went to the DMV this week, but we ran out of time. Like they stopped the tests at 4:30.
Oh, darn, he
So
was so
to get
close.
there
He was probably.
Yeah, so
You got to make an appointment.
So they're far out though. So
I see. Well, in the meantime, just try to get in there. Then.
yeah, so we're gonna try Friday
Okay.
when he gets out. He gets out at 3:30, so we're gonna rush straight over there to see if we can make it by 4:30.
Goodness sakes.
Yeah. That's all he has to do though, because he already took his picture and everything. He just has to take the test.
The test.
Yeah.
Oh, he already took the actual driving.
No, not yet.
No,
Like,
he's
they
just
just
have to do the test before.
written
Yeah.
test.
They had him all prepped and ready, but because of the time, they were like, "Sorry, you know, it's the
Oh,
DMV,
yeah,
so
yeah.
they'll turn you away."
They're like, "Oh, time's up."
Right at 4:30, they're like, "Sorry."
We'll do that here too, so we'll watch out. Oh, it came out nice. While you're doing this one right here, try not to cover that one up. The one I put in parentheses right below where my fingers are here.
Okay.
Here, because I'm gonna get a little steroid. I'll pull it up and then I'll inject that one.
Oh,
So
okay.
just like as if it's a scar, you know.
Okay.
So you can you can do dress these other ones up and then start top, work down, and then I'll come back in and inject that one first. These are coming out well, and she's so tolerant of me.
No, I don't feel anything.
It's good. You know, I'm always shocked because I'm like, did I numb this area? And you don't. So I do it slowly in the beginning, and you're like not even budging. So pretty sure I got it.
That's the thing, sometimes I
Just
think.
high tolerance.
Yeah.
That's why I'm bugging her. Some of them you can't really see them; you can only feel them. And then sometimes when you feel them, because it's your finger and you have a glove on, it's harder to feel exactly where it is. So just stop and come on. Almost there. I think it's right here. Yeah, there's the edge of it. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have an older sister, younger brother.
Are they in your same sort of field or
No,
different?
different, yeah. Brother does sales. Apparently he's a good salesperson.
Oh, really?
He can't get me to buy anything, but...
He could get you to buy anything?
No, he can't.
Oh. He can't get you to buy anything? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
you.
But that's more me than it is him.
Yes, well, you're just the principal. I'm not buying something from you.
No, I can't buy anything he sells. He sells solar, so I don't have a home for him to sell it to me. But I'm like,
wait, what does he sell?
Solar.
Oh, solar.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm like, I don't own a home to buy solar for.
Yes.
So.
Well, that's why he does. It's good. You're safe from him selling to you anything until you have a home and watch out. That won't come out of my. It's right there. I can see it. There we go. Got it. Okay, I think we just have like 2 more right here. Okay, actually pretty good progress here. One right here. Right, make sure. You don't feel that, right?
I feel it, but it's fine.
Oh, God. Let me see. Come on, then. There we got it. And that one that's right here. Not done popping? Check out this next video or check out my all access membership page to watch more videos.